The idea behind renovation financing is for me to provide you with the financing that you need to purchase a home, plus the financing that you need for the renovations or repairs after you take ownership. You can also use a renovation program to finance the improvements you want to make to a home that you already own. The financing for most renovation projects will fit into one of three buckets. For owner-occupied properties with minimal cash down or minimal equity, it's either a streamlined 203K program or a full 203K program. If you are an investor or if you have at least 20% equity or cash, your renovation financing will work more like a construction loan, so it might be a good idea to watch the construction video as well. Okay, we're going to focus this discussion on the FHA 203K programs. Although you can use the programs to refinance your existing home, the examples that I give you will be for the purchase of a home, since that is the way the program is most often used. The HUD 203K program only requires 3.5% down on the total project costs. Meaning, if the cost of the home that you want to buy is $100,000 and the renovations will cost another $100,000, then the total project cost is $200,000 and the 3.5% down payment requirement is equal to $7,000. Now, there are closing costs and prepaid expenses that must be paid as well, but there are ways of minimizing those expenses that we can coach you on individually. The FHA 203K Streamline program is designed for renovations that cost no more than $35,000 and don't involve any structural issues, any landscaping, or any room additions. Allowable repairs include such things as flooring, kitchen remodeling, windows, appliances, paint, and other cosmetic improvements, to name a few. It's called a streamlined 203K because the process of securing the approval does not involve hiring a consultant to generate a work write-up, which is basically a budget. Instead, we are going to rely upon your agreement with your contractor to determine how much extra money to lend you for the renovation. Now, the full 203K program has provisions for solving significant structural issues, including foundation work. And it can be used for much more expensive renovations. Even $100,000 in renovation costs is not uncommon. Now, you'll be required to hire a HUD fee consultant to prepare a work write-up. But when it comes to the major renovations this program is designed for, a consultant can be a very valuable resource. So here's how to get started. First, it's a good idea to get pre-approved before you put a home under agreement. That is where you share with me what your sources of income are and how much you make. We'll compare your income with what you have for monthly obligations like automobile loans, credit cards, child support, etc. We'll also talk about how much of your own cash you have to put towards the transaction, or if you own the property already, how much equity you have. Once I check your credit, I'll be able to tell you how much you qualify for, how much cash you might need, and what you can expect your monthly payments to be. The second step is to put a property under agreement. Then you'll make formal application, which includes providing me with the most recent 2 years of tax returns, 2 months of bank statements, and 2 weeks pay stubs. At the same time, you'll be working on a list of repairs that you intend to do, along with a quote from a contractor. Once you've signed all the application forms and disclosures, we can use your contractor's quote to secure an appraisal in order to be sure the home that you're buying will be worth at least the amount that you'll have into it. If the appraiser identifies other required repairs, you'll be informed and given the opportunity to amend your contractor agreement. Once the appraisal is in and your loan is approved, your closing will be scheduled, where you will sign all the final paperwork and take ownership of the home so that you can begin the repairs. The additional money you borrow for repairs will be held in an escrow account until enough work is completed and you request a draw. When all the work is completed, any extra renovation money not used will be applied towards reducing the amount that you owe on the home. I hope this video helped you to better understand the possibilities that exist for financing your renovation property. If you have questions or if you're ready to move ahead with the process, you can apply online or call me in New Hampshire at 471-9300.
The name to know when you're buying a home.